Okay, this is a very long talk scene. We're talking pretty long, I believe, so be ready for some intenseness right here. Ugh. Huh? This is... Can't get it! Huh? This is... What is this? Why are you showing me this? Who did this? Ellie, Doc! Where are you? Where?
You brought about this spectacle. That voice is the one which haunts you. Cursed, untouchable one. O God's beloved child, those who prevent our prayers. Get, destroy, burn with God's fire.
What? Doc! These guys! What is this? Bart! Billy! Doc, what's going on? What are you all... Doc, answer me!
One of the Slayer's guardian angels is here, Hyuga Wiktiao. This man is Cain, receiving the orders from the one known as Emperor. You've entered this realm and have under his continuous supervision.
Solaris Guardian Angel? Murdering me?
Oh yes, we've guided Solaris and even selected the animus which have been drawn to you, and guided you here to Solaris. The animus is needed for our resurrection. These are our bodies, this is what we possess. Yes, this is the only reason we exist.
The bodies of Bart and the others belong to you? Is that true, Doc? What they are saying?
Why so apprehensive? Is it that you were sold out by one you trusted?
I'm not talking to you guys. Doc, answer me!
3 years. For 3 years I have been by your side. I had to determine whether you were going to be our enemy or not.
Revenge?
Yes, the enemy. Your existence is a threat to us. It was necessary to keep an eye on you. The one who ordered you here would be watched as Cain. We were planning on the restoration of the animus and your termination. We also sent Hyuga to you. However, every attempt to terminate you has failed because of that good-for-nothing trash. Even so, we now possess animus. Hyuga has fulfilled his duties well.
Is that it? You were in with these guys? That's why everyone. Why? You've had your way all this time with us land dwellers. You are already on this world. What more do you want?
You must know by now where we plan to resurrect God. God will awaken from his long slumber after man has populated the land. Then Mahanandu will awaken.
Area Paradise Mahanan, the place found on Earth.
Paradise? That may be the proper description. Or Ark. In the center block Lord Mahanan is still in. That is the source of God's wisdom, a paradise of knowledge. Using that knowledge, we will resurrect the arrogant God and build our Ark to take us both into the great universe. The construction of our Ark to reign our God's forces in this great universe. The creation of the angel Malak, the improject for that very purpose.
What do you mean?
We are orphans in this universe. We were thrown onto this planet in solitude along with God. We humans were not born on this planet. Long ago, we came here from the land of any body. We are beings from an alien land planet.
That's ridiculous.
This is true. You have seen the various regions of this world. Why do you think there are no records of humans before 10,000 years ago? This is the will of God. The God's revival has been fated since before the time before Genesis. We will be the one with God, attaining a new animus. We will once again return to the sturdy skies. That is the meaning of our existence. That is our supreme objective.
So you're not planning on using Solaris power to dominate the world?
Of course. What meaning is there in having control of a planet's significance? God has given us the right to rule over the universe. Yes, only we, who did not carry pure blood, have the right to a pardon. So, we will resurrect God. It's been an eternity since our exile from paradise. if the time of God's revival does not come, we will have to follow the path to destruction. But, having attained Animus, our resurrection is near. Next is God's resurrection.
Krillian! This one only waits for the awakening. Ellie! Oh my. Where am I? Hold on a second, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call. Hold on. Excuse me. Got me a Sprite, so let's continue. I've looked into your records. Krillian, Commander? At the Hamban Hoten, that instant at the judgment 1 year ago. Case 102, the release of your latent powers from that systematic administration of mental enhancement drugs. In that instant, your ether value has increased beyond 400. And in that moment, 2 were critically wounded and 3 required recycling. Am I right? Please, stop! But this record is wrong. This wasn't the usual uncontrollable mental side effects. This was caused by the awakening of your other inner self. My other self? Where's Faye? Where is everyone? They will be used as an offering for the resurrection of the Gaza ministry. The same fate awaits that girl, the artificial organism. I have already taken enough samples from her. I'm already well into the 4th stage of my plan. All I need now is the final factor. Hence, your friends are no longer of any use to me. They're worthless. But you are different. You're planning on sending them to the same fate as those people in that research facility, doing all this for your own selfish ambitions. Do you know what you're doing? People playing with other people's lives. That's deplorable. I see. So you've seen the research facility. Presently, the Solaris researchers are working on genetic engineering down there. It's just a nest for fools who've learned the despicable pleasure of playing with their own organic creations. They seek only serendipity, and inhumanity. That is not my place. I specialize in molecular engineering, nanotechnology. Do you know what this is? A nanomachine, a molecular machine. This is the assembler, which is one of those nanomachine machines. Nanomachine machines! It can break down molecules and atoms and reconstruct it into anything. Each of these spheres are equivalent to an atom. Until recently, we were only able to produce materials which were several times the size of this. Thanks to that girl, the one we obtained from the ruins of the Zeborum civilization, we are now able to make it this compact and elaborate. To think that such a mechanism was created 4,000 years ago, it's quite astonishing. Up until we discovered this, the work was rather crude. The best we could possibly do until now was to apply amino acid solutions to wounded areas for amelioration or to seal up any peculiar abilities. I'm sure you've had some exposure to genetics when you were in Judgend. Each type of those enzymes inside the DNA are also molecular machines that were created by nature. That is, if we are indeed the progeny of the very first organism. What do you think of accomplishing by using that molecular machine? What connection do I have with it? Although the nanomachines up until now could recombine DNA, they couldn't recover any information in the neutron, which are located in the replacements of the double helix. However, the newer nanomachines easily discovered this data that originally should have not exist, and we are about to see the results of that. According to the transfer record, it depicts a similar wave frequency as expected. And yes, the Ouroboros ring. That is it, isn't it? Ming and Lycan's actions. This explains everything. Elham, you were the mother. Mother? Yes. This is what your genetic exome looked like before replacement. This is the conceptualized form of the intron which carries information that isn't supposed to exist. Observe, this is the Ouroboros ring which contains intron information which only exists in certain people. Ouroboros, if you were to endomize such a thing, wouldn't you be interested in what type of information it would have to offer us? Elham, you are beautiful. When I look at you, I appreciate the artistic aspect of the human form, its elaborateness. I can't help but feel the importance of that. Till the next time, guys. Later.